Right, people, welcome to episode 2 of A Trophy for Harry Kane. This episode I want to just put a bit more flesh on the bones of the challenge. A trophy for Harry Kane speaks for itself, and the challenge is a success when we win a trophy. It's a failure if I get the sack or Harry Kane leaves the club, which I think is fair enough. Other news: Heung has broken his ankle in training and he's going to be out for up to 4 months, which is a bit of a blow. I'm going to drop in on the save and show you exactly what the board and the supporters require of me, and that will give you an idea of how easy or difficult it's going to be for me to stay in a job. Okay, so let's drop in on the save and see what's happening. Right, first of all, I want to show you this. This is the club vision, and this will be where I get the sack if things are not going well. So what we need to look at is the things that the board require and the things that are desired or preferred, and you don't have to worry about them too much. But things that are required, if you come up dry there, you could be in for an early bath. So looking down the list, work within payroll budget, that's always pretty much a given, and it is required, and I should be able to do that okay. So desired, preferred, required. Qualify for the UEFA Europa League, which means a top 6 finish, which I should be able to do. I've got quite a good confident feeling about being able to do that. The only thing you have to keep an eye on there is it says that by the end of the current season they would like you to have qualified for the UEFA Champions League. Well, my experience in the past is if they think you're going to come up short, they don't give you till the end of the season to crack it. If they think you're not going to do it, you'll get the push before the end of the season. So the best way to counter that is to stay in the top 6 throughout the season if you can. If they think you're lagging behind, you could get the heave-ho. So let's have a look and see what it's going to take to keep the supporters happy. I must admit, I don't think the board are being that ambitious, to be honest. So anyway, the supporters, and again, things that are desired, things that are preferred, you haven't really got to worry about. Things that are favoured, it's the required ones. Now look, required, finish above Arsenal in the league. Got to keep our eye on that one, and that puts even more emphasis on today's game, as we do play Arsenal at home today. Qualify for the UEFA Champions League, so the supporters are a little bit more ambitious than the board. So there's a couple of things there that are required. As luck would have it, the supporters' influence on the board is low, so if we came up dry on their required things, I think Daniel Levy and his people probably wouldn't listen to him too much, fingers crossed. So that's the state of play as it goes for me getting the sack. The other thing is, as I said, if Harry Kane leaves the club, then the challenge is also busted. So let's just take a look at Harry Kane and take a look at his contract details. As you can see, there's a good time left on his contract, so he's going to be with us for a couple of years. There is no clauses, there is no minimum fee buyout clause, because that could undo me. He could be sold out from underneath me, and there's nothing I could do about it. So Harry Kane is in our hands for the next couple of years. So I think we've got a couple of seasons to crack this and win something. Anyway, in other news, competitions. We have been drawn in the same group as PSG, Sporting and Victoria in the Champions League. It's not an easy group. I mean, PSG obviously the top dogs, and you would expect them to finish top of the group. So that means that we have got to beat Sporting and Victoria for the second place to qualify for the knockout stages of the tournament. Looking at that group, I think we can do that. And in the Carabao Cup, we have been drawn away at Leicester. Potential banana skin there, that won't be easy. So that is the latest news. I've mentioned Son's injury. The other thing I need to mention is we were looking for a right wing back. I am in negotiations at the moment. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to get things across the line before the end of the transfer window, so I'll report back on that in the next video. Anyway, as you can see, this is the impact of Son's injury. He is out for up to 4 months. There he is, the unfortunate chap, currently undergoing treatment for a broken ankle suffered in training, expected to be out for 2 to 4 months. So all we've done is we've pushed Perisic forward to cover Son, and Davies comes in behind him into the wing back position. So this is the 11 we're going with for today's game against Arsenal. Obviously massive game, North London derby, always a big day in the calendar for both clubs, and the supporters' requirements of us that we finish above Arsenal has put a little bit more of an edge on this game. So that's who we're going with. Obviously Kane up front, Kulusevski down the right hand side, who's had a blistering start to the season, Perisic down the left, Højbjerg, Bentancur, Bissouma is the midfield trio, Davies backing up on the left, Emerson Royal backing up on the right as wing backs, Dyer and Otamendi central defenders, and Lloris in goal. Going with a cautious mentality. Would be nice to win this game, but I wouldn't be disappointed if it's a draw. It's just one of them games you just don't want to lose. So let's see how we do. So if you carry your last performance into this match, will do well. I always want to try and keep the supporters happy for games like this, but I think that is the shout, and everyone seems to have taken it quite well. Perisic is aggressive for some reason. I can't think why that might be. Can we calm him down, or just tell him that we have faith in him? Changes, yeah, he's still aggressive. We don't need him to be sent off, do we? So let's just have a quick look at the opposition. Nothing stands out there that I need to address. So I'm going without opposition instructions. So yeah, keep an eye on Perisic. Don't really like the idea of him going into the game in an aggressive mood to start with. So I might even tell him to calm down right from the off. So throw to us near side, Kulusevski back to Emerson, infield Højbjerg, back to Dyer, brings it forward, Kulusevski's on the end of that, great ball in, Perisic with the header, and Ramsdale is equal to it. Here we come again, down the right hand side with Emerson, checks back, takes it in, he's looking for the shot, Perisic picks it up, it's bouncing about in there, and Davies shoots over the top. Davies not known for his shooting, and you can see why. So we're edging the possession stats. So do we dare moving things up to positive? I think we'll wait and see on that one a little while. Here's Bentancur, Bissouma, Kulusevski, raking ball in behind, nobody got on the end of it, which was a shame, and now we've got some defending to do. And it's over from Xhaka, which is nice. Højbjerg's picked up a booking already. Midway through the first half, corner to them. We don't have a lot of height in the side, which worries me with set pieces, corners in particular. We need to get a foot in somewhere, boys. And there it is. No, it's not. Kane's being called over. I think he's going to have a look, see if that's a penalty. I think it was just outside. Didn't even think it was a foul. Yeah, no penalty. I didn't even think it was a foul, to be honest. But dangerous free kick. Odegaard with it. In it comes. And we defend it well. Not a lot of shots from either side. That's nice. Shoots wide. Oh, it's a corner. So we need to defend this. In it comes. And we clear it for the time being. And over it goes. Great. So I think I was right to stay with cautious, as now they are edging the possession stats. Here comes Harry Kane, ball in, Kulusevski, first time shot, and it's a decent save from Ramsdale. So corner to us, Davis with it. 5 minutes to half time, would be a nice time to score. Højbjerg, Perisic, Dyer, Højbjerg, Bentancur, Davis. Hurried shot was charged down. Kane, Højbjerg over the top. Kulusevski should get on the end of it, and he does. And it's going to be a throw to us near side. Emerson Royale with it. Bentancur, ball in. Højbjerg, and it just loops past the woodwork. So a pretty uneventful first half. Not a lot going on at all. So these fans turn up through thick and thin. Remember that as you go out there today. Yeah, something for the fans. Come on, lads. Let's start playing for the shirt, shall we? Start playing with a bit of passion. Davis has picked up a yellow card as well. That was a great tackle. Perisic with it, round the outside. Checks back. Emerson. Yeah, dilly-dally. He should have got a cross in. But it's a corner to us near side. Bentancur with it. And it's headed over. Demand a bit more, I think. Højbjerg lifts the free kick in. That was a push in the back, and the referee is they're gonna have a look at it, but I think that's nailed on. It's a pen, absolutely a pen. Yeah, he was flattened, poleaxed. Harry Kane with it, and he's had it saved. Numpty. He's got 20 out of 20 for penalty taking, Harry Kane, but he's missed that one. Nothing comes of the corner. But it's back with us. Over the top, Perisic heads it forward, but comes to nothing. So, on the hour mark, Kulusevski is injured. Honestly, I'd have put my house on him getting a knock in this game. What with Son going down on the other side. So Lucas Moura comes in. I just hope that's not a serious injury. Potential upper body injury. Doesn't sound like it's going to keep him out for very long unless it's broken ribs or something. So I'm expecting big things from Lucas Moura. Make the difference, make me proud. So the possession is right down the middle, 50-50. Here's Bazuma, gets robbed. So we get a chance to build from the back again. Here's Bentancur, Bazuma, Emerson around the outside, ball in. Kane could have made up for his penalty miss, but he got under it and over it goes. So, you know what? I'm going to stop this in just a second. And Harry Kane will be coming off. Saka with it, drives in over the top. Right, Harry Kane is going to make way for Richarlison, obviously. There he is. Who else is not having a great game? Dyer and Otamendi both on 6.5s. Let's take Dyer off and drop in Longley. Højbjerg is on a 6.8 with a booking. Davis can probably come off. Sessegnon can come in for him. And let's see how we do. So 20 minutes to go. Free kick to them. Odegaard is over the top. Let's demand a little bit more. So Otamendi with it, plays it back to Longley. Højbjerg, Perisic, Bissouma. Perisic is into the box. Tame shot. Tame shot. Should have really put his foot through that. So we're into the last 5 minutes. Free kick to them, into the danger area. And once more it's over the top, not by very much that time. So we're into time added on. There is 6 minutes. And Lucas Moura will come away with that. Nudges it forward to Richarlison. Back to Emerson. Lucas Moura gets robbed. Just a couple of minutes to go. Otamendi cleans up at the back. Here's Lucas Moura. Ball in. And again, tame header from Perisic. He looks tired, to be honest. Is there time for one? Was that a shot? It's gone out for a throw if it was. So last 30 seconds. If we can pin them back in their half and get out of this with a draw. I'm a bit disappointed though. We could have won it with the Harry Kane penalty. And maybe still a chance. Richarlison won't get on the end of that. That's it. It's all up. It's 0-0. I suppose can't complain. They're just games that you don't want to lose. But Harry Kane could have sealed it with a penalty. Can't fault you for effort. That's how rival matches go. Yeah, that's pretty much on the mark. Harry Kane finished with a 6.5 match rating. Not very pleased with him missing the pen. But there you go. So there we are. We're top of the league for the time being. Obviously we've played that extra game. So let's have a look at the schedule and see when I'm going to bring you back. So I mean, there's big games all the time now. You know, Liverpool, Man City in the Premiership. There's Champions League games. You know what? I think I'm going to play a few of them off and then bring you back for maybe the Everton game. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please drop a like. If you've got something to say, leave a comment. I will answer all comments, good, bad or indifferent. So I'll see you all in the next one. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Nearly forgot myself to tell you. So yeah, whack that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, thanks for watching.